Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. Just getting the old t-shirts on. There we go. There we go. Oof. Madness, isn't it? Oof. Who's enjoying the heat wave? I'm only putting the t-shirts on when I absolutely have to. Right. Beer. Perlenbacher. Nothing fancy. Nothing too crazy. Cheers to Seattle. Mersey Beers, welcome to the lifeboat, keeping us afloat. Mersey Beers is what a great guy. We did the Bock from Neptune. We did the other Oktoberfest beer. The Marzen. Brilliant. Absolutely fantastic. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Oh, thoroughly enjoyed it. And now he's become a member of the channel, which is lovely. It really is lovely. I want to thank him. Oh, look at this. I want to thank him very much for doing that. Where was I last night? Last night. Stephen Ball. Ah, there he is. Steve. Right. Do you know, it just fell like one of those. It fell. What I'll do, I think the best thing I could do, Steve, is ring you. The best thing I can do is ring you and chat to you about it. A window of opportunity opened for me. We all know my situation. A window of opportunity opened, and I climbed through the window. So I've been hard at it for literally bang on nearly 2 weeks now. Hard at it, and it's sad because I finished this afternoon. But I worked last night until about 8-9 o'clock in the garden. Literally just ate a pizza, finished showering. I was still working at 5:30 this afternoon, an hour and a half ago. Yeah, I was meant to go to a birthday party, but I just needed to. It's a very, very difficult situation at the moment. I needed to get where I needed to get, if that made sense. So yes, lots of positive stuff, going on. So Steve, I do sincerely apologize that I didn't make it last night, but isn't it mad? Life always seems to go like that, though, don't it? You know, life always seems to go like that. Next Thursday, free. All next week, probably free. Got to where I needed to be, got it, done it, bang, bish, bash, bosh. Sadly, the party was Thursday. So, Louise, if you're watching, happy birthday from me. I'm so sorry I couldn't make it. I'm sure you had a great time. I'm sure you had a good time. Am I doing Glastonbury? I was trying to get you to Cadstock. Last week, Steve. I texted. I said, where's Steve Cadstock? Oh, we had it was amazing. Free beer festival, free beer, amazing. But I'll try and do Glastonbury. I'll try my best. I got to get some tickets from somewhere, haven't I? I'll find out who the channel sponsors are, or the sponsors of the event are, and I'll try and hit them up for some tickets if I possibly can. Right, hit the like button down below. We got 30 likes so far. Oh, the sun. We got 30 likes. 30 likes. Glastonbury. Hit the like button down below. Can we get 50 likes to start with? Or should we go 100? Come on, 100 likes. Hit the like button down below. 100 likes. 100 likes at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. Come on, hit that like button down below. Hit that like button down below. Come on. $45 likes. 45 likes at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. Come on, we want 100. 51 likes, 49 likes to go, 49 likes to go. Runs with wind has come in. Oh, look at the sun. like a vampire. £15 super chat. £15 super chat at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. Thank you so very much. Runs with wins. I love this channel. I love this community. Thank you so much for that. Wonderful £15 super chat. Wonderful. Thank you so very much. I'm on the Vice Stefana here. Lord Bingham. Brilliant. And we're on 39 likes. Come on. 39 likes at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. 39 likes at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub for 100 likes. Come on, we can do it. Chris Meister, 77. Evening, everybody. Just back from a pub crawl in York. I'm ready to crack another in the Stone Crow. Yay! Can I ask, Chris Meister, where did you go in York? I love York. Absolutely. Pardon me. I love York. Absolutely love York. Fabulous. I had hiccups. Oh, I bought some stuff. It's been all over my Instagram feed. And I didn't trust the people off Instagram, so I bought some in Holland and Barrett. But I'll show you. 70 likes. We got 70 likes. We need 30 likes. 30 likes at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. I'm drinking a Perlenbacher Weiss Pilsner from the lovely Lidl for the moment. Had a barbecue last night. Picked up 8 cans. Only drank 5 last night. So I got 3 left. So I thought I'll drink the Perlenbacher and then on we go. I went to the lovely wine shop. Majestic. I'm getting better at remembering that name. Majestic Wine. Right, there's a like button down below. I know I can see people hitting the love heart. There's a like button down below. A like and a dislike. If you hit the like button down below, you will get us to 100 likes really quickly. We're on 79. We got 168 people viewing. 168 people in the Stone Crow Virtual Pub and 82 likes. I think you've got it now, a lot of you. There's a like button down below. You'll see the like button. Hit that like button 18 more times. We need 80. We need 16. I'm going to count it down and we're going to talk about what I purchased in Holland and Barrett. Cat. Well, you know, Cat, this is the thing. This is the thing about Windows. I'm not being vague for a reason. I'm being vague because I have to be vague. Sorry. I'm not being vague because I want to be a dickhead. I'm being vague because I have to be vague because it is what it is, isn't it? One more like at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. This is an open platform which anybody can watch. And I know people watch from my little situation that's going on. So the reason I'm being vague is I'm being vague for a reason. Kat, I hope you understand that. Right, would you like to see what I bought? So apparently, because I drink loads of beer, and I'd like your thoughts on this. Because I drink loads of beer, the bacteria in my stomach is dead. This is what I've been told on Instagram. So I went to Holland and Barrett and I asked the question. I said, look, I drink most days. I drink beer most days. Can I have... my Instagram feed is like inundated with stuff about mushrooms and probiotics and all this other stuff. So can I get these? Can I get something for it? And I said, I'm really embarrassed by this, but my stomach bacteria feel pretty live and well after a few beers. Yeah, it's not a beer, it's all the ultra processed food with seed oils, etc. Dr. Booze. So anyway, so apparently putting this in your stomach every day, like I ate one lunchtime, right? And my stomach was it felt warm. It felt like something that was going on in there. So I bought probiotics. Now, I'd love to know people's thoughts on this because I got no idea. I just thought, hey, let's give this a go. Let's just see what happens. Well, exactly. It's 7:00, says Chris Meister. That might be exactly what's about to happen. The mushroom lobby is everywhere now, talking about mushroom powder in coffee, etc. Nonsense. Well, this is the thing, isn't it? This is the thing. The thing. Oh, Dog's Windows Brewery knows all about my situation. Night Watch O'Clock. Have a happy belly, Simon. You legend. Hey. Dog's Windows in. I think he sold a few of those beers. Again, Lee, if you are watching, I've had another manic day today. Another manic day. I had a day off yesterday to do the beer, and I've been flat out again out there today in the heat. Flat out, absolutely flat out. I'm doing the Stone Crow tonight, but I was still out there at 5:00, working, and I went shopping as well this morning. And I found myself, like 47 years of age, I haven't sat down. Literally, I'm looking at the clock now, 7:00. I woke up at 10 to 7 this morning. I haven't sat down yet. I haven't sat down. And I'm not one of these people that go, oh, you know. I promise you, I haven't sat down. I've not sat. I ate my pizza standing up. I'm looking for any people to get the violins out. I like it like that anyway. Do you know, in the winter, I always find myself, I like to go into like a hibernation mode in winter, and I don't do much. And I stand and I do a lot of staring out the window, like, in the winter, looking at the cold and whatnot. But no, it's a situation now of in the summer. I'm like, I'm still working. Was too hot to work earlier. Yeah, exactly. It was hot. We're doing well, though. We're doing well. Thank you very much for the super chat. We had a wonderful super chat earlier on. Thank you very much. Good point about processed food. Cut back on that side. No good for your gut. Yeah, I'm just hoping that these probiotic things can help. They weren't cheap. I tell you that. They weren't cheap, but I've just bit the bullet and bought them because I thought I got to give something a go. It's 6 months worth. I got 6 months worth. So if things improve by that'll be January, won't it? If things improve by January, then hey ho. I think, do you know what though? It's probably a lot to do with Andrew's just commented now about crazy that 28 degrees is hot for you guys. I get not having AC though. Yeah, it's AC. You see, we don't have air conditioning here. We don't have air conditioning. Neil Thompson, I'm 58 and been doing all the vegetation on the stations. Bloody knackered and not 38 anymore. Yeah, I know what you mean. It's like funny, isn't it? It's like I can still do it. But I suffer. I suffer. I do. I suffer a little bit, like a day or two after now. I'm like just not young anymore, you know. Right, Mersey Beers with a £5 super chat. Thank you very much for the £5 super chat, Mersey Beers. I don't benefit from this. If anyone wants some Neptune beers that Simon reviewed, their web shop has a 15% discount, excluding bundles, and the code is Summer15. Summer15 over at Neptune Beers, and that will get you 15% discount. I promise you, everybody, I don't benefit from this either, apart from that lovely £5 super chat from Mersey Beers. Thank you. But Neptune beers are good. Neptune beers are really good. I like their German stuff. Their IPAs are good. I'm not sure if I've ever had a stout from them, stout or porter, but I'm sure I can chat with Mersey Beers and we can sort something out there. Yeah, it's good stuff. Neptune. I'm very, very impressed with it. Very, very impressed. We have beer conditioning to cool us down. Exactly that, beer conditioning, isn't it? Yes. Couple of cold pints. Mark K says try Yakult. It's a few quid a week. Now, I chatted to my daughter about this, Mark K, and my daughter said all these yogurts in the supermarket, they've all been found to have been like a bit fake. And I'm like, oh, I don't know what to believe anymore. No doubt, though. You watch now in a year's time, all these probiotics and stuff, they'll all be probed and whatnot, and they'll probably be scrutinized as well. I just wanted to go to a reputable shop in Holland and Barrett and give them a go there rather than buy something dodgy from Instagram. Do you know when you look on something on the internet these days, you're hammered, aren't you? You're literally hammered. Like, until you buy it. You go, like, I've been going back on Instagram after having one look at that mushroom gut stuff, and they hammer you. They're like all over you. Like whoa. Targeted advertising. Chia seeds, they don't taste of anything and have ridiculous amounts of fiber in them. I just put them in my porridge. Mersey beers. That's probably something I need to do. I do feel better. I do feel like I got a little bit more energy today. Probably a lot of junk food, as you say, as a lot of you have been saying. Junk food, beer. It's not good for you long term, is it? It's not good for you long term. We'll try and do. We'll try and do something. We'll try and sort it out. Beamy food review. Yeast is absolutely killer for your guts. Is it? Oh, I thought it was going to be good. See, now I thought yeast would be good. But all these probes, that's just yeast, surely. I don't know. Afternoon, Simon. Sipping a Leffe Prestige as we speak. Sebastian Oakley, that sounds good. I quite like that. It's about 9%, isn't it, Sebastian? Studies have shown that Yakult is worthless, gives no benefits. This is the thing, see. I mean, I'm not going to say yes or no to all of it. You just don't know, do you? You don't know. Lentils work well for me. I serve them once a day will do well. Add them to meat recipes to bulk them out. Good for your pocket too. Oh, I've seen a lot of lentil crisps lately. Lentil walkers and stuff. Yeah. So milk thistle for liver health, says Dave Balise. Milk thistle. Sounds good. Shafinch is in. Evening, Simon. I'm on the triple hop Citra. Hello, Shafincha. How we doing? Simon, I'm off to Beers of Europe in a couple of weeks. I might buy a Stone the Crow shirt, lol. Oh, go for it. Why love beers? Go for it. Buy a shirt. Chris Meister says fermented foods are great for your gut health, like kimchi, etc. Sebastian Oakley, 8.5% is a sipper for sure. Peppermint tea and fiber. Big Kev, I felt exhausted for months this year. Gave up bread for a few weeks and feel good now. Must be yeast. Giving up bread is so hard. No, it is, Big Kev. It is. Bread's such a, I believe you live in Scotland, don't you, Big Kev? Like us, we're big carb people, aren't we? The Celts, we're big, or even the UK. We eat our carbs, don't we? We just get through it. Yeah. Right, where are we with the likes? I know I'm battling with the sun again. I know we're going through the summer months. And also, we're not just battling with the sun anymore either. We're battling with the summer holidays. Now, would you like to know a fun fact about the summer holidays in YouTube? It's survival time. Sadly, I totally understand people want to go away and they want to get away from their daily lives and they want to get away from YouTube. They want to get away from it. They do. But yeah, I've noticed. I was like, it doesn't shock me anymore because it's a pattern, and it's a pattern that happens every year. So I'll generally do a lot of sort of like A few noodles. Maybe I got some of these fuel noodles. I'll do a few types of noodles now during the summer months, now the summer sort of 6 weeks. But I understand it. I understand it fully. People are on a well-deserved break. We're normally doing about 400 people by now. We're doing 233. So, yeah, I totally understand the situation. Everyone's away. Everyone's having a nice time. They've worked hard all year. They're having a holiday. Job done. I get it. I get it. Andrew, I started drinking whiskey. Don't like it as much as beer, but I like that I can get buzzed on half the calories. I also drink far less frequency. Haven't had a beer since February. Down 25 pound. Hey, there you go. There you go. That's good. That's good. Simon, I love the football beer shootout. I recommend that a few weeks back. Chef Inchy, yeah, I just done another one now. I just done Spain versus Argentina about 5:30, about 2 hours ago. Yes. About 5:30. Look. Oh, just a bit. Sun. Look, there it is. There it is. Look. Just a little bit of sun. It's going behind the trees now, so we're all right. We're all right. Dave's Abroad says, he didn't cough, multiple vitamin, sauerkraut, and milk whey drink. Not sure if it contains any probiotics, but they are nice. It's potato crisps for me. Doritos, tortilla, corn chips. Oh, I get to 9 o'clock and I'm like that. I'm sitting in a chair, head over my face, like, and I just grab a bag, open them, eat them. Yeah, right. Helsingborg, Simon, you should take the family to holiday. You don't know what's around the corner in case anything has happened to your kids. We'll memorize it, and they will remembering you. Heisenberg, yes. We've been away. We went to Tenby last month in June. We went to Tenby. It was good. It was good. We had a good time. Yeah, like I am sort of, it's on my mind. It is. It really is. Like, I think maybe a weekend trip somewhere. That would be nice. A big city. Go and see a big city. Loads to do, plenty to see, sort of thing. Yeah, that'd be nice. Oh, Mersey Beers, and anybody else who's watching, are you still here? Mersey Beers, are you still here? Just a quick yes, no on the keyboard, on the chat, if you will. If you're here, if you're not, no worries at all. He is, right. What are you doing on the 7th of August to the 9th of August? Moi has organised with Rob from Hopscene a trip to Sheffield. Sheffield is on. Got the super chats from YouTube. I booked a trip to Sheffield. Apparently it's very good. I've never been to Sheffield in my life. Never been. So I'm going to Sheffield, and apparently I'm going to go to the Sheffield Tap at the station, and I'm going to go to lots of different amazing places in Sheffield this time. So that's done. 7th of August, which is about 3 weeks' time. 9th of August, have Liverpool versus Monaco tickets, but I might be able to do 8th or maybe Friday night. Hey, you're very welcome. You're very welcome. I nearly knocked my beer over. You got my email. We got the whole WhatsApp thing. I think the mobile number was all messed up and everything, but you got my email. Let's chat about it. Yeah, you're very welcome. And of course, the other fella with the blonde hair. Oh, what was his name? Anyone, come along. Anyone, come along. Sheffield. Not Neil Long, the other fella. Neil Long will probably come along if he's watching. The other fella. The long hair, long blonde hair, big long blonde hair. I can't remember now. I'll come. Hey, you're very welcome. I arrive into Sheffield train station at 12 o'clock. Peter, the clueless drinker. That was him. Let them all know, Mersey Beers. Let them all know for me. And we'll do what we did last time. We'll meet in a random pub somewhere and then we'll just crack on. I love it. Absolutely love it. Yes, so pubs of Sheffield coming up. The pubs of Sheffield are coming up. So can people tell me about Sheffield then? I'm seeing Peter tomorrow in person, so we'll let him know. Thank you, mate. Give him a personal invite. Personal invite from me. He's a lovely bloke. So yeah, I want people to tell me about Sheffield. Where do I go? Where do I go? Where do I drink? Where do I go? What are we doing? Dad's holiday, 7th of August. I might come down. So I'll be rolling in about between 5 past and 10 past 12 at Sheffield train station. I'll be in the Sheffield tap by 12. If it's on the station, I'll grab my GoPro. I'll be walking around my GoPro. Here I am, Sheffield train station. Here I go. Now I'm going to the Sheffield tap. And I'll be walking along and I'll be going in the Sheffield tap. I'll be doing all of that kind of stuff. Yes. Sheffield. Happy days. David, cheers from Edinburgh. I got to do Edinburgh as well. I went to Edinburgh. I did a collaboration brewery with a brewery called Top Out Brewery, which is sadly no more. It was called Simon Saison. Blackberry and blueberry type of saison type thing back in the day, and it was lovely. But we went to a couple of pubs, but it was really busy. We were brewing and we were there all day in the brewery, and I much more enjoy the sort of going up and doing the city pub tours. So I'd love to come back to Edinburgh. I'll probably fly. It's easier for me to fly to Edinburgh. And then, well, and then we'll do more. I'd like to do Leeds. It won't be a bad year, will it? It won't be a bad year on the channel. If I can tuck up Liverpool, which I've done. We did Manchester last year, 2 years ago. We're sort of nailing the big cities of the UK slowly but surely, aren't we? Heisenberg, yes. Don't forget to click the like button. Hit the like button down below. Yeah, hit the like button. 250 likes. Come on, 250 likes to the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. Hit the like button down below. Relaxing says Leeds. Now, the people who are watching from Leeds, I know there's down the main drag of Leeds, there's a little side street. It's the oldest pub in Leeds. And you go down this little side street, there's a pub on the left, I think. And I've been there. I've been to a few pubs in Leeds. I just never really sort of filmed them. like a proper Leeds video. Right, Kildare Beer Guy. The Grapes in Sheffield, first venue, the Arctic Monkeys ever played, or so I was told. Brilliant. David McIntosh says, get yourself up here again. Plenty great boozers, them straight from the airport into the city. Yes, the tram. I've been on the tram. It's wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. It's really cool. I'm out of beer. I'm going to have one more Perlenbacher. And I'm going to get on my Paul Anna's then. I bought a box of Paul Anna's. I went to... I never went there. I went to... I don't even know what I'm talking about. What am I talking about? Oh, my God. Brain fat, brain fog. Aberdeen, yeah. Aberdeen. Big Welsh League. I tried to do Aberdeen. I should have done Aberdeen. About 2 years ago. I was sorting out... Majestic. That was it. Went to Majestic. Paulaner. Yeah, bought my box of Paulaner from Majestic Wine. Do you know you got to push a button now on the door to go in Majestic? They have the door locked on the front. I was like, what's going on? I said, what's going on here? I said it felt like it was shut. And he was like, oh, that's our new policy now. I was like, well, it felt shut. I was about to turn away and go home. So anybody going to Majestic Wine, you've got to push a blooming doorbell to get in there. We'd love to see you up north here in Newcastle. A lot of upcoming brewers here. Filter the riffraff. Right. Bagging booze will be next. Ringing doorbells to go in there. What's the perfect number of pubs? Perfect number of pubs for a pub crawl. Dad's holiday. Perfect number of pubs for a pub crawl. 80. No, I you know, there's nothing worse when you're on a pub crawl and you can feel, you know, when you feel like you've had that one sip of beer too many and you can feel yourself like sliding. I did that whole thing. I got to the Ship and Mitre in Liverpool and I had one too many. I felt myself sliding and I was like, lads, I'm in trouble. I said, I'm in trouble. I'm in big trouble. And he said, it's all right. They sell food behind the bar. So I had a pint of water and I think I had a few bags of crisps or something like that. Water. And I steadied the ship. I'll either carry on going down where I've got to lay down and fall asleep on the pavement, or I can level off and then sort of like slowly come back. But yeah, exactly, Wayne Lothar. Yes, exactly that. Exactly that, my friend. Big Kev. Sounds like a dodgy alleyway. Speak easy, not Majestic. Did a guy open a small hatch too? Well, no, it was Majestic. Over Cardiff Bay. They must have been robbed a couple of times. It was weird. I don't know how many pubs we did on the first day, if Mersey Beers is still there. I don't know how many pubs. We must have done 10 plus. We must have done 10 pubs. Easy. And then the second day, we must have done 10 pubs and breweries. We blasted through Liverpool. We really did. Takes me a few days to get over it, but, you know, I'm always ready to go again. Zedek says you're a lazy YouTuber who doesn't care for his channel. You have no intro, outro, or thanks for your paying subs. Get a grip and make your channel more professional. Zedek149. if I had an intro, Zarek, if I had an outro, if I thanked the subs every 5 minutes, and if I did all of the things that you want me to do to make it more professional, then I wouldn't be able to produce the 2 videos I make a day. So to answer your laziness question, I do 2 videos a day, 7 days a week. I don't make my videos all fancy, because you can only watch something like that for so long. There's been plenty of beer tubers in the past that made fancy videos, and they're no longer around. And I'm not taking the mickey out of those people because they're lovely people. I've always kept the notion that keep it simple. Keep it simple, nice and simple. I'll pump out 2 videos a day, but I'm not having fancy intros and fancy outros. You just get to see what I'm filming straight in. Bush, bish, bash, bosh. We're going to do that. So, thank you for your input. Firstly, thank you for your input. But I wouldn't be able to publish 2 videos a day if I polished the turd that I am. Exactly, Paul Davis. Keep it real. I love the down-to-earth, unproduced nature of the videos. Exactly, Revo. Exactly. Just I wouldn't be able to produce 2 a day. No way. No way. Cars, blooming, trying to start the car. No. Get down to McDonald's. It wouldn't happen. It'd all be like, oh, everything's fine. The car's just arrived at McDonald's. You don't get to see all of the problems before that, do you? The bumper starts in the car, This is what it is. This is what it's all about. This is what it's all about. No nonsense. High quality content. Thank you very much, Fincher. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I appreciate that. Aberdeen. I used to live in Aberdeen, going to Aberdeen, Glasgow, and Edinburgh. Any pub suggestions? I haven't been to those places yet, so I don't know. Fancy intro wouldn't suit the vibe of your video channel, no. It wouldn't, would it? Your videos are sound, Si. I think he's jealous. Andrew McEwen. Doing a German beer taste today. Want to get it? Want to know what I got? Yeah, let us know. MC Games YouTube, let us know. Right, Zedek, time, cost of editing equipment might work if you don't have family commitments or any other work commitments. Exactly, Mersey Beers. I spend enough hours on YouTube. I do. Enough hours. I don't even think there was a fancy intro to this live stream, was there? It was just off we go, 7 o'clock. You know where we are. You're either going to come and watch us, or you're not. Okay, Kat. FC, can we stop describing people as haters just because they have feedback or don't like something? It's fine to give feedback or things, Well, look, I mean, hey, no, I haven't said any of that. It's what the people look. The people are going to support me, aren't they? My lovely fan base here, which I probably thank you all. They're gonna help me out and support me. I think the fancy intro needs a pre-fancy intro. Oh yeah, exactly that, isn't it? Yeah, the simplicity and unpretentiousness is what really makes your channel. Keep it timeless. One could say exactly, yes, it will be timeless. Hopefully, anyway. Hopefully. We got a new member. Oh, we got a member for 70 months. Josh 5702. Canton Mile video in Cardiff. When would be fire? Canton Mile. The Canton Mile in Cardiff. That would be good. That would be good. And now I'm the topic of conversation. Haha. Look, I mean, I'm not going to say nothing on that now. Thank you, Zarek, for your input. You've had your couple of minutes of fame, and by the sounds of it, by your reply, it's made your night. So it's made your night. So job done, mate. I hope you're happy. Feltins, Potts, Lambier, Benedicta, and Oberforda. MC Games YouTube. Enjoy, mate. You enjoy them. Jonathan Travels, 70 months, top work, yeah. Neil Long, we're going to Sheffield. Neil Long, we're going to Sheffield. Sheffield. August the 7th. Can you make it? August the 7th, Sheffield. Till the 9th. I'm going home on Sunday. Getting up there Friday, 12 o'clock lunchtime. Going home Sunday, first thing in the morning. Neil Long, Sheffield? Can you do Sheffield, Neil Long? He'll turn up in Sheffield. He'll be pushing some bloke's car. He'd be pushing some bloke's car down the road. Brilliant. Absolutely, that was the best. I still say that was the best thing I've ever filmed on YouTube. I loved that. Proper amazing. Well, as far as I'm concerned, 14 years of this format and you don't hasn't done bad. Keep it at me. Yeah, exactly, Neil Long. Sheffield. Can you do Sheffield? I'm sure you might send me a Instagram or you might send me a message here. Samantha, we watch your channel because it's so organic. Drinking beer with you on a Friday feels lukewarm. We're chatting in a pub. Yes. Go to Kellam Island. Yes, that's one of the plans. We're going to go to Kellam. Is it an island? Is it actually an island in Sheffield? Set it in stone. Sheffield. Zerac is an anti-sweating drug, by the way, says Big Kev. Feels like we're chatting in a pub. Yeah, cool. Anthony, I thought he just went round his whole life pushing people's cars. Watching The Rock with Nick Cage, what a really classic. Good. Ashley Barton, he might be pushing your car if he doesn't start again. He will. Comito, it's a peninsula, not an island. Right, okay, thank you. Has Tesco stopped stocking Paulaner? Well, it's gone up in money. It's gone up. It's like in Maxis now for £2.90 a bottle. I buy mine in Majestic Wine. 28 quid for 12. How much is that a bottle? £28 for 12. Sheffield is great. You never know. By the way, when I was pushing the car, I didn't even know you were fantastic. Oh, it made the video. Connection is unstable. Oh god. My connection is unstable. Right, kitchen. Don't. Is that better? Turn some lights on the old ding dong phone. I've still got my Liverpool ticket, by the way. I've kept that for safe. I kept that for good memories, you know. My Liverpool ticket in the back of my phone. Simon, because of you, I've tried loads of beers like Budweiser, Kronbacher, which I love. Thanks very much. Keep it going. Daggers, hey, no worries. This isn't a bad one. Cheapest chips in Lidl, probably £1 a can. What's not to love? Oh no, the real Barry Manilow's had his headphones stolen. Oh, you know what? Make it better. I'm sorry. I hate that. It's like that. You know, when you realize and you're like, oh, where is it? And you're like, oh no. And you know, and you go, oh, I know. Oh no. I've done it. I come back from Brussels in Belgium, stuck my camera £500 camera, maybe even no, like £2.5 grand camera, Panasonic, up in a roof rack in the train. Got off a train at Cardiff. I moved up. I changed it all the way. Got off a train, got on the train, took my bag. This time, left it on the train up above. It went all the way to Swansea, and I phoned Lost and Found, and I said I'd left my really expensive cat, and they said, "Is it Panasonic?" And I said, "Yeah, come down and get it in Swansea." Oh, but it's that moment. It's that moment where you go. And I did it on the platform at Cardiff train station. I was like, "Oh no, I've left my camera on the train," and I'm watching the train drive away, and I'm like, yeah. It's not very nice when you do stuff like that. Right, those Ansprash and Hobday beers you reviewed recently were amazing. The IPA is a belter. I made short work of that box. Thanks for pointing us in the direction of some cracking beers. Chris Meister. Oh, the Ansprash and Hobday. They're brilliant. They're brilliant. Some of their beers are fantastic. They really are. Hey, do you know what? I've not really taken much notice tonight of the likes and the viewers. There's 307 people are viewing you. Hello. You might be tuning in on your holidays. You might be tuning in because the sun's going down. 307 of you. Amazing. Thanks very much. Big Kev, I know. That's the weirdest thing. I think them probiotic things are making me hiccup. That's the weirdest thing. When you've got something in your hand or something, you're looking for something. And then in your hand, oh God, I've done that as well. I've done that, Big Kev. So I got a bit of this is what I've been working with all week. Not all week, since Thursday. That's a piece of 6x2. Weighs a bit. Good bit of 6x2 that. I've been working with this since Thursday. I love the smells. I know why I became a carpenter. Why I carried on being a carpenter. So I cut this today, and it's now fresh grain. It smells woody like a beer. Yes, I've been busy. I've been really busy. I've enjoyed it, but I'm tired. I'm looking forward to the bowling tomorrow. Looking forward to it. Loving the smell of wood, Eric saying absolutely. It's Hacksaw Jim Dugan o'clock. So I've got the wood out. 75 Claren, awesome. M. Mutt says, well, let's get even more hammered than we are right now, Simon. Me and the missus started quite early today. Hey, look. Friday Avo. Get out there. Enjoy it. I love Friday afternoon. I really do like Friday afternoons. I like to, yes, it's Friday. There's moments in your week, innit? Do you ever have this in work? Where like there's moments where you could just chuck everything on the floor, have a tantrum, sit in the chair, sulk, and just do nothing and go, why am I doing all of this stuff? And then when you get that out of your system, when you let yourself process all of that stuff, that, why am I doing this? It's generally a Wednesday for me, halfway through the week. I'm 3 days in. I'm like, My bones are aching, my muscles are aching, everything's aching. And I could just throw everything in the air and just like, ah! But then when you do 9 a.m. on a Monday, 9 a.m. Well, yeah. I'm not really a Monday person either. But when you get through it, I mean, get through it, because Friday's around the corner. I was listening. The building, we got like the sandblasting or something, a block of flats up the road. And yesterday they were like, you could hear them all day, sandblasting these walls. And today you could hear them sandblasting, but by 3 o'clock they were singing. They were singing. They were like sandblasting these walls, but they were singing. And you were like, yes, it's Friday. And I was doing what I was doing. And it was just Friday feeling. That Friday, like, fantastic situation where you're like, it's Friday. I get to do what I want to do on the weekend. How's the situation? It's it's not bad. It's not bad. The crunchy feeling, yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. I'm not gonna disclose a privacy on YouTube. No, but I've had a nice little opportunity to do some work in the garden recently, and it's all good. It's all good. So I said this 2 weeks ago. It's all good. Made up with a couple of the other neighbours as well, which was good. I had a falling out with a couple of the neighbours who've been here forever. This is the problem with this street, is that people have lived here forever. They've lived here nearly all their lives. Like, normally people move in, move out, they move in, they move out, and they move in. But this street is like, it's stuck. I've been here for 25 years. Like, what am I still doing here? It's because it's so quiet. It's a very, very quiet. I mean, I got the back door open. Oop. I got the back door open. Look. We can't hear a thing, can you? You cannot hear the thing out there. There's no roads. It's just, it's quite blissful. You might be able to see. No, not quite. Anyway, Mersey Beers, member for 1 month, just opened a 7% IPA collab from Two Flints and Track. Oh, I love Track. Have I ever had anything from Two Flints? I've heard of them. I'm pretty sure I might have done. Track Brewing Company. Amazing brewery. Really are. Yeah. Fantastic. Peated pizzas, I'm in the process of selling and buying. That's what we want. Just peace and quiet without loads of people. Peated Pete, yeah. It's like, when I first bought this place when I was 20, I hated it. It needed a lot of work. It needed a lot of like messing about with. But I got it there. I got it in the end. I moved out once. I moved out. Yeah, I moved out once. Come back. I was on a main road. By a main busy road. And I was like, whoa, what's this? Whoa. Oh, that's why I bought that house when I was 20. By luck. Nobody wanted it. 75 Clarence, £10 super chat. £10 super chat. Thank you very much. 75 Kieran. 75 Kieran. Thank you so very much. That's amazing. Let's celebrate their first super on a live stream. Yes. Thank you so very much. My indigestion's all over the place. Two Flints in Winter, they did a collab with Northern Monk, Galactic Matter. The loudest thing on my street is the rooster does my head in. Well, that's quite nice in its own right, isn't it? Yeah. Wonderful. We got 312 people in. Right. 300 likes. Come on. Hit the like button down below. 300 likes. 300 likes to the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. Come on, everybody. 300 likes to the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. We got 248. 248 likes at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. Oh, Tuchel in or out. I think he should go. Personally. But Big Kev, we'll keep that for another conversation. Because I think he did a terrible thing in that semi-final, trying to shut up shop. But we'll talk about that in a moment. 270 likes. Come on, 30 likes. 30 likes. 20, 27, 23 likes. Wow, the likes are really coming in now. 23 likes to the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. Hit the like button down below. 278. That means we need 22 likes. 22 likes to the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. Come on, hit the like button down below. Hit that like button down below. 19. There's a like button down below. A like button and a dislike button down below. Hit that like button down below for 300 likes. Come on, 18 more likes. 18 more likes to the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. Come on, we're nearly there for 300 likes. 300 likes. 13 to go. Pete, we'll talk about it in a moment. 13 more likes. Come on. 6 more likes, and we'll talk about Thomas Tuchel. We've done it. 300 likes. Right. This needs addressing. I addressed it in my World Cup video today. That'll be coming on the channel tomorrow. Argentina versus Spain beer. And I started off the video by holding up the Argentinian beer. And I said, look, I wish this was England. I wish I was holding up the English beer for the final. I thought it was one of those sort of like amazing, hit them on the break. What a goal. What a goal. I'm used to be a big Everton fan. Big Everton fan. So to see Jordan Pickford in goal, Anthony Gordon, ex-Everton, the way that cross comes in, and he just hits it first time, bang! I was like, yes! Well, I was like, brilliant! This is absolutely fantastic. And you've seen the Italian the Argentinian players. They were all shaking their heads. They were like, "Oh my god, oh no, what's happening?" And we had them. We had them right where we wanted them. We had them. All we had to do is carry on doing the same thing. Do the same thing. I don't understand the mentality of, right, let's lock the doors. Park on our box. Bring on, he had 6 defenders. 6 defenders. So when Argentina scored, lo and behold, how were England going to score another goal then? And then, of course, 2 minutes later, they scored another goal. I was like, Go for the second goal. As Peter's saying here. Go for it. Right, as a Welshman, I'm going to say exactly the same thing. But not about Craig Bellamy. I'm going to say exactly the same thing. Wales played Bosnia in the qualifiers to get to the World Cup. Wales played them off the park for 70 minutes. Couldn't score. Wales scored the goal in the 71st minute and then stopped playing football. They stopped, and Bellamy was on the edge, and he was like that. Bellamy was like, nah, and I can't remember the player now for Bosnia. He's like a world-class footballer. World-class footballer. He headed in the equaliser after 15 minutes of pressure. They looked a nothing team, Bosnia. They looked a nothing team. Wales played them off the park. Anyway, same thing as England versus Argentina. We sat back. They scored the goal. And then we started playing football again. And then we nearly and then we lost on penalties. Exactly the same situation. Score the goal, sit back. It's almost like a defensive mentality. It's almost like it happens to British people. It's like a siege mentality, like shut the doors. And exactly, Paul Davis, attack is the best form of defense because you're playing down the other end of the pitch. If they break and score the odd goal, then I'm sure your Lee Dixons of the world and all the other comment, oh well, we should have dropped a bit deeper. And there's always a Jacko, Big Kev. Yeah, he did the damage against us. But Ijan Jacko, whatever his name is, yeah. But same situation. Peter P, exactly. I'm fine with throwing on some fresh defenders in the 88 to lock it down. Yeah, but you boys, you got some big lads. They couldn't cope. I'll tell you that right now. The moment England started playing Neil Warnock football, I love Neil Warnock football. Get the ball in the box from a throw-in. Launch it in the box. Neil Warnock football. Goalie, whack it up there. Get all the strikers, all your midfielders in the box, whack it up there. Argentina didn't know how to deal with that. Your boys were at least 6'3", 6'4", and they were winning all the first balls. If it wasn't for a couple of the crosses coming in, they were hitting the first defender. They didn't beat that first defender. And I was screaming, beat the first defender. Beat the first defender. Get that ball over. Oh, it was like, I was so frustrated. The kids were upset. English mother, half English kid. They were like that. The kids were like that. Come on. Yeah. So anyway, it is what it is. Scotland, England, Wales. We do our best. And that's the main thing, isn't it? We do our best. We may never be as slick as Spain or Argentina. The way they play football, it was beautiful. It was. I'm going to say this. It was beautiful to watch, wasn't it? The way they were, and it wasn't like that. That like aimless pass it round the back. It was proper, like intricate, like threading it through the eye of a needle, passing, and they. As who said it? Messi had the skeleton key. I can't remember who said that now. I was watching the commentary afterwards. Was it Alan Shearer? Messi had the skeleton key to unlock the door. And it was just like, yeah, I know, but he shouldn't have been given... At his age, 39 years old. 39 years old. If England were at the other end of the pitch and he was having to run back to strike and to be an attacker, he wouldn't have had the legs. Not at 39 years of age. He wouldn't have had the legs to get back. Anyway, I seem to be. I seen Joe Hart. Yeah, it was Joe Hart. Anyway, we seem to be losing. We seem to be losing viewers now because of the football. It was just painful, wasn't it? It was just painful. Dave's bro, we simply don't have the quality at the back to back the bus. It's a nonsense tactic for a knockout game. Drawing isn't an option. If you can't defend, you have to keep pressing for more goals. I agree, Dave's abroad. Simon, who's your best player of all time? Andre Kanchelskis. Andre Kanchelskis, head down, running with the ball at his feet, taking people on. That's my favourite style of football. Attacking wingers. Andre Kanchelskis, what a football player. Jude, he could have done it. I think Jude could have. I think he could have done a bit better. Cantona, very good player. Yeah. England will beat Argentina in the rugby tomorrow. Yeah. Nicky Bambi. Nicky Bambi was a good player. Best boxer of all time? No shadow of a doubt. Nobody can touch him. And it's not because he's Welsh. Joe Calzaghe. Best boxer of all time, without a shadow of a doubt. Yeah, I don't think he ever lost a boxing match. And he had like broken knuckles and stuff, and he had bad hands. He was the best boxer of all time. Ronnie Pickering. Project Gaming, I agree. Tyson went back. Yeah, no. They're different weights, though, isn't they? They're different weights. And I don't agree. I don't think Mike Tyson would bat Joe Calzaghe. Mike Tyson was just a big flipping lugger. He was just good at it, wasn't he? He was just a big swinger, like, you know. He was never a household name. Joe Calzaghe should have been best boxer of all time. Best boxer. When he went to America, when he had that last fight in America, they lined the streets for him. Marvin Hagler, yeah. He was a slugger, yeah. I can't say what Nicky Bambi was when he left Everton to go to the team in Liverpool. Well, get yourself over to Dublin, Simon. Even Shippy, can we talk about Dublin? Should we get back to beer? And can we start another conversation? Can I tell you my biggest fear about Dublin? And it seems to be a stigma. Money. I hear all these horror stories about like £10 pints of Guinness. And I'm sorry, but I'm not paying £10 for a pint of Guinness. I'm not. I don't even like it. I don't even like Guinness. I think it's the most overrated stout ever to be brewed in the world of beer. But yet some pubs are charging £10 for it. So my worry is I go, oh yeah, I'm going to Dublin. We're going to Dublin. Is that it's gonna be really expensive, and I'm worried about that. Rocky Marciano would be a middleweight these days, yeah. You'll pay that in a temple bar size at 75 Kieran. Dublin is lovely, but £15 a pint does exist. No, I'm not doing Mersey beer. I'm not. That's the thing. When you go to somewhere like Liverpool and visit all them wonderful Philharmonic pubs and all of that, and wonderful, then I do worry. Sheffield would be cheap, says Mersey beers. I do worry that if I ever do go to Dublin, then. So can I ask a question? Because I've never been to Dublin. Can I ask a question? Why is Dublin so expensive? What is it? Why is it? Is it just the Guinness thing? Is it why? Because I probably wouldn't even go into Temple Bar. It doesn't interest me. It doesn't interest me. Oh, Jeff Lacey was brilliant. Yeah, yeah. If you want to see Joe Kawasaki versus Jeff Lacey, it was the best fight you've ever seen in your life. Rich American tourist, Shavinsha going, silly tourist, stand in line and pay. Brian Hintz, this is the thing. This is the thing. I may not go. It puts me off. It really do put me off. Go to Cork. Dublin is overrated. It does, and I'm not. I'd love to go and see all the big cities. I really do, but I'm not having my pants pulled down. In my life, I'd never get my pants pulled down. No, no, it's not. It's not. Wages are higher than the UK. Two prices: tourist and local. Matt K. Well, it does worry me. I'm not a tight-fisted man. I'm not. But I'm not gonna go and pay stupid money for a pint of Guinness. I promise you that right now. Right. It's Paul Anna time. Paul Anna. What's that? Why is there a hole in my arm? There's a hole. Anyway. I need to call the wife. She's having a drink. She's gone upstairs. It's 8:15. The thing is, what I will say is that I have to. I'll be very careful here, haven't I? I have to. Like, if I don't shout up the stairs, do you want a drink? She won't get a drink. And then I'll go upstairs later and she said, well, I've sat up here all night and I haven't had a drink. And I'm like, so I just got to go and ask. Mel, you want a drink? You're all right, you? Okay. I'm just offering you a drink. You all heard that? She didn't want a drink. Right. Paulina. It's Paulina time. Pete. We are real. We are real here on the Real Ale Craft Beer YouTube channel. Oh. Yes, mine is Pilsner Urquell, straight from the brewery cellar, closely followed by a Cantillon Fufun. Is the Stone Crow long term? Paul Cage, that's a really good question. Paul Cage, I will go, and to be honest with you, I don't think I'm doing too bad. I've done a solid 2 weeks manual labor. Solid 2 weeks manual labor over the last 2 weeks. And I'm still doing the Stone Crow. But what I will say, Paul Cage, is I will do the Stone Crow until my batteries run out. Does that make sense? I don't like to mess anybody about. I don't like to promise anything. But twice before now, the batteries have run out on the Stone Crow, and I've just taken breaks. I've never closed it down permanently, but I've taken breaks from it because I didn't want it to affect the long term thing of the whole channel. But then I do realize the Stone Crow Virtual Pub is a big part. It's a massive, massive part of my channel. It really is, and I don't want to farm it out to anybody else. I want it to be me because it's a tough thing to do to stand here. I'm not being funny, but to stand here 3 hours talking, and I do talk for 3 hours solid, don't I? I don't shut up. I go to bed and I'm like that. Boom! It's the only night of the week. It's the only night of the week where my head hits a pillow and I'm gone all night, and I'm gone, and I don't wake up until 7 o'clock. And then I wake up at 7 o'clock and I feel like I've been kicked in the nuts. It's just something like, let's talk about it. Can we talk about it? Can I, I don't like to feather. I don't like to mess about, and I don't like to mess people about. It just like when I wasn't doing the Stone Crow Virtual Pub on a Saturday morning, I do a fried breakfast and I'd be like on it. I'd be on it. Like waffles are in the oven, beans are on the pan, bacon's on, the sausage sizzling, and I'd be on it. I'd be like, I'm on it. I'm doing a cooked breakfast Saturday morning. When I do the Stone Crow, and bear in mind, I drink on a Friday night anyway, if I do the Stone Crow or not. But it's this, it's all of the reading, it's all of the talking, it's all of the sort of like, sometimes I get to 9:30, don't I? Let's be fair. Sometimes I get to 9:30 at night. I'm like, I'm absolutely wasted here. I'm absolutely done. Someone's annoyed me. Someone said something, and I've gone, and I go, right, that's enough. That's enough. But when I do the Stone Crow Virtual Pub, just as an example, I'll be doing the same fried breakfast in the morning that I always do on a Saturday for my family. And I'd be like, oh, man, I'm burning the waffles. Or I'm like, my head's fuzzy. My head's fuzzy. The beans are like sticking to the pan, and like the bacon's like, and I'm not on top of it. I'm not on top of it. I bumble through the day on a Saturday. I sort of bumble through my day. So that's the heads or tails of the Stone Crow Virtual Pub for me really. I absolutely love it. I love doing it. I love engaging. I love talking. Right now, when I'm doing it, I'm like, I'm on it. I'm enjoying it. I'm on it. I got a Paul Anna, my favorite beer, Paul Anna Weiss beer. I just wish there was like a brain tablet you could take, like, to like supercharge your brain. That when you woke up in the morning, you'd be like, breakfast is sorted. I'm the ideal husband. I'm the best man in the world, rather than like, just like, oh man, everything's burning. And that's just me being honest. Let's make no bones about it. That's just me being perfectly honest with you. And I'm sure a lot of us have, we've been in that situation where we're tired. But hey, whatever, innit? We just carry on, don't we? We carry on with our bags and we yawn. We carry on with our bags under our eyes and the lines on our forehead, and we just carry on, don't we? We carry on regardless. 75 Kian, thank you very much. Just drink a few less pints. Enjoy the conversation. Feel like I went out. You are such a regular guy. No, I am. That's the point, Frank. That's the point. I'm just a regular guy. I really am. Pete, those Barocca tablets first thing in the morning work really well after a heavy night. Oh, what are they then? Barocca tablets. I'll have to have a look at them. Back bacon or smoked bacon, fat on, fat off, rashers or streaky, so many questions. So it would be, for me, a bit of back bacon, I think. Yes, back bacon, smoked, and all the fat on. And then I leave it for my family we call it the tails. Take the tails off. I leave it to my family if they take the tails off or not. Yeah, and it depends on if I cook it. If I cook it well done, happy days. Happy days. I think they're all mine. I'm thinking of going to get the washing in. Put on some kind of like tripod. We could go and get the washing in, but I'll call someone to get the washing in. Mel, can you get the washing in now, please? Because it's dry and it's going to start getting damp. It's starting to get dark out there. It is. It gets damp, the washing, doesn't it? Do you find that? It gets damp if you leave it out like this time of day. You got to get it in. Chef Ranger says Simon Osterland did know next weekend. Great place. I've never been. I got to go. I like to wake up early on a Saturday and I have a coffee in the garden before the family madness starts to book. Yes, I do too. Nice coffee in the garden. Job done. Beautiful. Oops. Belfast, every time if you want to go to Dublin, take a trip from Belfast by train. I've been to Belfast. John Simmons. I've been to Belfast. I went to the Camera Festival up there once. It was beautiful. Beautiful place. Loved it. Have you been to Glastonbury? Mark Glen? Yeah, I have, yeah. I have. I love it. There's a video on YouTube. Put in Glastonbury, my channel. I've been. Evening, Simon. What's on the beer menu tonight? I'm on the Spanish Alga from M&S after a rubbish Cruz Campo I got stuck with at the pub. Cruz Campo's rubbish, isn't it? It really is rubbish. They push it to the masses, don't they? And the masses are like, yeah, come on, yay. All that rolling down the street on a barrel. What's that all about? It's made in the Midlands or somewhere. I'm drinking this Paulana Weiss beer. Evening all from sunny Yorkshire. It's terrible. Taste of nothing. Oh, the Cruz Campo. Oh, God. So I get bad indigestion now when drinking beer. Does it put you off drinking? Ah, right. Matthew Codd. Right, Matthew Codd. Let me show you what I bought today. So they reckon beer kills your belly bacteria. And that you need to supplement your belly bacteria with when you get to a certain age. When you get to a certain age, you've got to supplement your belly bacteria with tablets and stuff. And I thought I'd give these microbacteria things a go. It's meant to be good bacteria for your gut. Now, whether they work or not, I don't know. We'll see. But I've drunk enough beer for it to kill a lot of my good bacteria in my belly. Only in the UK. Irish Star is old UK brewed. Oh, Camera Festival. When did you develop a love for festivals? Oh, well, I do love a festival. I know there was the Craft Beer Festival in London this week. Didn't go. Probably should have gone. I didn't. Have you had any of the Tilray Brands American beers from Brewdog website. Yes, I have. Yes, look. I've had this. Brewdog's Punk IPA. Yes, 6%. Good old Jimmy Watts trying to buy him back, isn't he? I sent him an email. Jimmy Watts. I sent him an email. And I said to him, look, if you want me to document you buying back of Brewdog on my YouTube channel, the highs, the lows, whether you ever get it back or not, let's try and document it. See what you say. And I haven't had a reply yet, but I only sent it yesterday. And he does take a couple of days, Jimmy Watt, to get back to me. He does. He's never like an instant, like get back to me straight away. Yes, Stephen Jones, I went to Cask. Yes, I loved it. I was in the bowling club. Where's Mum? Yeah. You getting the washing in? Yeah. How was Cadstock? Oh, it was great. It was great. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I sat out in the sun all night, all day, all night. Oh, not free. Well, no, I took beer from the fridge, so you can technically call it free beer, can't you? Because it's from my fridge. Free entry. Take your own beer. What's not to love? It was brilliant. It was pretty cool. It really was. Really was. Is that the girl that's going to take over the channel? No, she's doing the washing. What am I drinking tonight? Paul Anna Vice beer. Love it. My favourite beer of all time. I went to Majestic Wine today, knocked on the doorbell. They wouldn't answer the door to me. I went to open the doors. I was like, the doors. What's going on? They were like, oh, we keep them locked these days. I was like, oh, God. Must be a burglar about. Can we do 450 likes? 450 likes at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. Come on, we got 380 and 337 people watching. How old is my daughter? She's in her second year of uni. And she's continuous through school, done her education. So, yeah, she's that age. She's done 2 years she's done a year of uni. She's about to start her second year in university. How old am I? Oh, well, 47. Do you want a pint, Molly?
No, I don't work tomorrow.
Where are you working? Ice cream or hot food?
Wherever I need it again.
Take that up to Mum.
Have you seen Xbox Studios took Fallout off of Bethesda like last week, less than a week ago, and the new studio's already announced 3 new games after God knows how many years. How many years has it been since the last Fallout game?
I don't know.
Less than a week.
My daughter's talking about Fallout. Right, I gotta get back to the chat. You take that washing up to Mum, and I'll get back to my channel.
I've already got 3 games in production.
I'll play them. Right, 21 pints plus me. No. Right. We wanted 450, didn't we? Come on, 450 likes. We got 338 people watching the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. Come on, 338. Can we do 450 likes? There's a like button down below. We need 50 likes. 50 likes. For the 330 people who are watching, we now need 46 likes. It's going up all the time. There's a like button down below. either on your phone or your laptop or your telly, there's a like button around the screen somewhere. Hit that like button. We need 37 more likes. This is wonderful. Now we need 29. 29 is going up like rocket fuel. It really is. Thank you so very much for giving us the support that we're asking for. Like button down below. 21 likes. 21 likes at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. Come on. 21 likes at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. That would take us to 450 likes. 19 like. I'll tell you now, Shafincha, the future of the channel. 18 likes. 18 likes at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. Come on, 18 more likes. 18 more likes at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. Come on, everybody. Hit that like button down below. Project Gamer says, don't forget to subscribe. That's for another video. That's for another video. I am going to talk about that, actually, because I want to talk about it, because I'm going to make a bit of a feature-length video about this, if possible. Because we're getting close to the 100,000. But 11. First of all, 11 more likes. 11. There's 337 people watching. 9 people. If 9 people from 300... I'll start again. Hang on. If 8 people from 345 people can hit the like button down below, 5 people, then we'll hit 450 likes. And then we'll talk about the future of the channel, and then we'll talk about the subscribers and everything else that I think does need addressing. It does need addressing. I need to talk about it. 2 more likes. KJS Bad, £2 super chat. Great to see you live, Simon. How old are you? How old am I? I'm 47 years old. I'm 47 years old. I've just done 2 weeks in the garden. I've just done 2 weeks, 13-hour days. You coming down for it?
No, she wants a beer.
Right, I'm going to get the wife a beer. Thank you very much for the £2 super chat. You getting me a glass? Oh, no, I got one. I need a drop of lemonade.
There's no lemon.
There is.
There isn't. You didn't buy any.
I did.
You didn't. Oh, yeah, you did.
My wife likes a drop of lemonade. It's got to be cloudy lemonade. Right, let me show you how to make it. This is a lager top. Some of you know lager top. Aldi lemon zero. Everything's zero these days, isn't it? Right. Oh. Hang on a minute. Right, there we are. Drop of lemonade. It's like Cocktail here with Tom Cruise, isn't it? That's not going to go back in there now because there's like jigsaw puzzle over there. Come on. Get in there, you bastard. Oh. It's a right mess in here now.
What's that one movie with Tom Cruise? About the cat. I'll tell you in another life when we're both cats. That's the Tom Cruise you are.
Right. Lemonade. Can of grande. Here we go. What a mess. What a mess. Come on, head. Disappear. Right, go and take that to your mother.
Well, if you hand it to me, you handed me the can and not the glass.
And the can. There you are. Right, there we are. I was going to talk about all sorts of interesting stuff one night. Right, the future of the channel. Who would like to know? Right. Let's first of all cover the subscriber base. I've done this week, we've ticked over 94,000 subscribers. I'm 6,000 subscribers away from that lovely silver medal thing that you get in the post from YouTube when you hit 100,000 subscribers. And as placid as I am, I was thinking, I'll let it run and it'll be done by not this Christmas, but next Christmas. But then I keep getting messages of people like, push. What's the matter with you? Push it. Try and do it this year. Not Christmas next year. Try and do it this year. And it got me thinking, because I'm a humble guy and I'll get there when I get there. Only cans. I try to say, yeah. Only cans, yeah. Is it possible? It's got me thinking. Can I ask you guys a question? And can you give me ideas on how I can possibly cross 100,000 subscribers, which is 6,000 by Christmas? Is it possible for this channel to get 6,000 subscribers by Christmas? And if we did that, it'd be a wonderful Christmas present, wouldn't it? Because I'd have one of those silver plaque things, and we'd do it. So my question to you, and it was Shafincha that really kicked all this off by asking the future of the channel, and somebody asked how many subscribers have we got. Is it possible? Is it possible? Ulster beer drinker says chug. That will get you 6,000. Steel Game said you need to do more collabs with other content creators. You can gain some of their fan base. And then White Glove Beer says anything is possible. You lure people in with shorts. Says Hercula. Keep doing videos on accessible beers. That's what people like to see, as it's relatable, not hoity-toity stuff. Croichi, yes, exactly. Giveaways. More collabs, beer battles in city pubs, says Owen Davis. Shavinta says, carry on with the shout-out videos. No more single reviews. The shootout videos. Lean into the worst beer list, the country versus country. Supermarket stuff, you'll reach more audience because it's so accessible. Get yourself to Benidorm. Do some shorts. I love some good hair. Oh, God, blimey. There's so many comments. More out and about vids. Come in. Calvin Dixon. Sheffield's coming. Robert E4F. Evening Sigh. Just finished work. Sat down having a well-earned $2 goal. Super chat. What you can afford, guys. Cheers. Thank you very much. So, right. This is from Rob. I'm going to call him Rob. He's paid a £4.99 super chat asking for other people to super chat what they can afford. That's Rob asking other people to super chat what they can afford. There's a $sign down below. Now, technically, that's not me asking for a super chat, is it? That's me following someone's advice and someone's comment who paid a super chat for me to ask for that. So thank you so very much. We always maintain we have never asked for a super chat. Never, ever asked for a super chat. In all of the live feeds that we've been doing, we've never asked for one directly. Cheers, Si. Naomi Adventures time. £1.99 super chat. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. It is lovely. It is lovely. It's the price of a pint. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. I really do. That's lovely of you. Thank you. First, Dan Clare said you should ask. Well, I've never really felt comfortable asking for money. I've never felt comfortable asking for money. I'll talk about money. I'll talk about other people wanting me to ask about money, and I'll talk about, I'll talk about it, but I'll never ask. I'll never ask for money. No. Paul 75 £10 super chat. Is this tax deductible? This is tax deductible. Well, what I will say to you, Paul, is that I will carry on buying my bits of 6x2, and I'll carry on doing what I'm doing out there, which is for the channel. It is for the channel. And I will carry on going on trips to Sheffield, and I will carry on doing those sorts of lovely things, which is incredible. Thank you. Thank you very much. Craig Tilley, 8062, with a £9.99 super chat. That's lovely of you. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Sam Bucket Danny with a £5 super chat says, come out drinking with me and my mate, Smaddy Wrist in Cambridge. We are super popular. You can steal our fan base. Oh, right. Hey, Cambridge is somewhere I got to go to. Cambridge is somewhere which I have to go to. I really do. I really do. Thank you so very much for the super chat. I really appreciate it. Scott and guitar. Scott got try guitar says, doing a cracking job, Simon. £4.99 super chat. Even my 2-year-old, when I watch your vids, peels his eyes towards TV when he hears this beer o'clock on Real Craft Beer. That's amazing. Wow. Amazing. It's incredible, isn't it? Paul Davis says Liverpool. Oh, God. I'm burping. Paul Davis says Liverpool Part 2. Liverpool Part 2. Why not? Why not? Can you, Paul, I'll tell you what, Paul Davis, convince me. Convince me to come back to Liverpool. Name 5 pubs, Paul Davis, that I never featured in my Liverpool video that you would like me to visit. How does that sound? That sounds pretty awesome to me. Mark Drury's in. Mark Drury. Scott's kids doing milk foam on a daily o'clock. What? What? Doing milk foam o'clock daily. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. I'm on the Alhambra Reserva 1925 tonight in honor of our Spanish friends ahead of Sunday. Lovely stuff. So there's going to be a lot of people. The way Argentina behaved. Now, can we talk about football just for a little bit? Just for a little bit. I want Spain to win. I'm going to be no balls about it. I'm not going to mess about. I want Spain to win. The way Argentina celebrated that match, I found it dirty. Dirty. If there's any Argentinian people watching, dirty. Dirty. The flag, the Falklands, all that stuff, dirty. Dirty, dirty. I want Spain to win. I want Spain to win. Come on, Spain. Spain for the World Cup. And, well, I know they're British, but, well, they want it back, don't they? £1.99 super chat. £1.99 super chat. Thank you very much. Hopper in after a few bevies at Nash Point Brewing. Oh, you went down there. What you go? What you go down there for? What you go down there? What you go down there for, Hopper? I get it. I get you want to support the local brewery and stuff, but it just doesn't feel so right to me. Can I be honest with you? I've had a pint. I'm just going to be honest with you. It don't feel right. It don't feel right to me. I've been there once. I get it. Free drinks. I get it. But that collab was never going to happen. It was never. I just. It's like one of them things. I was just like going, yeah. I was just doing that. You know, you're old enough, Hopper. You know, you're saying, you know, we're an older generation, aren't we? We know when we're being messed about with. And I just never had any contact with them. When I rang them and I had a chat with them, and it was always like, we're going to do some great things. And yeah. But they didn't even have any understanding about. Anyway, I just had a bit of a sort of like a, it never quite. I might be wrong, Hopper. I might be wrong, but I might be right. KJ Bad for £2 super chat. Simon, you thought of doing a meetup somewhere? Well, there's lots of people who ask for it. A meetup. It's a thanks for the £2 super chat. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. The £2 the meetup. Well. I've thought about it, and I need to give it more thought. Whoever would want to meet up. Michael Thomas, £20 super chat. Thank you very much to Michael Thomas for the £20 super chat. Get a couple of beers on us in Sheffield, Simon. Then, when you're ready for a real drink, I'll meet you in Newcastle and show you some proper bars. It's a great town to visit which lives and breathes beer and laughter. Right, Michael Thomas. Can I be honest? And this is just me. I've had a few beers, and I'm going to be honest with you. So me and Rob, Hopsy, we got on the WhatsApp and we started talking about our next trip. And he suggested Newcastle. I'll be honest with you. I'm not going to lie. He suggested Newcastle. And I was like, I went up to York to do the whole beer thing in York about a year or two ago. But Newcastle was further. It was like, and I think I sat by an old lady on a train in York, and she did my head in the whole way. She did my nut the whole way, this woman, all the way up to York. And I was ready. I was ready to jump out the window, never mind get off the train at a normal stop. But anyway, I got to York, and the first thing I did was go in the pub and have a beer and go, thank God I got rid of that old lady. She did my head in the whole time. All I did was I spoke. She kept on making eye contact with me. And I said, oh yeah, one word with her. And she kept me going for 5 hours. So all the way up to York. And then I was looking at the thing, and the train was going up to Newcastle. and Durham and places like that. And I was like, whoa. Like, and I went, oh, what about Sheffield? And I'll be honest with you, that's what I did. I said, well, what about Sheffield? I think the best thing for me is to fly to Newcastle. It's just south of Scotland, isn't it? I think the best thing to do is try and find a flight. Flight into Newcastle. Fly there. It's so far away. I know, it's just a long time on a train. It's a long time on a train. I'll probably look to fly there. That might be the better option. But that's my honest. I want to do Newcastle. Newcastle's been floated with me a few times. I should really fly there. I should, shouldn't I? Right, Trav with a 15 Australian dollar super chat. Hey, buddy, just leaving for work in Melbourne. -3 on Saturday morning. Looking much warmer where you are. Got some cracking beers coming to you soon. Yes, Trav. Right, Trav. Right. No comments. No comments, Trav. No comments. I'm not going to talk, even though I am. Trav, I know you're a construction worker. I'm not saying anything, but I know you're a construction worker. I've been doing 13-hour days on my own. 13-hour days for 2 weeks. 2 weeks. And we're getting there. We are getting there. The Brampton Mile, where's that then? Where's the Brampton Mile? My Pontypool mate's daughter is going to Durham Uni. He mentioned a flight being the best option. Yeah. The car's in better nick than the garden. Matt Williams says, find a venue, then sell the appropriate amount of tickets for the meetup. Nice little bit of profit in it for you. I wouldn't make. Oh, I missed the super chat. Oh my goodness me, Mark Drury. Oh, you're so very welcome. Thank you very much. Oh, John C. 3060, £4.99 super chat. I'm very sorry. I took my laptop out into the garden. Right. Sally and I just wanted your... Start again. Sally and I just watched your Hawkston tour. Epic. Sally wants to know what your favourite meal is after sausage and mash. Right. £4.99 super chat. Sausage and mash. Honestly, Sally, it's a close call, either between a roast dinner or a chicken roast dinner. It's got to be chicken. A chicken dinner with about 1 million tons of veg. Or a chicken stew, a big chicken stew, big bowl of it, like a giant bowl of it, and half of French baguette with fresh butter on it. I'm getting hungry. Sally, that would be my favorite, I think. But it's a toss up. I couldn't eat I could eat a roast dinner now, but I couldn't cook one. It's hard. It's hard to cook a roast dinner in this weather. We have them all winter, autumn, winter, spring. Roast dinner every Sunday. Beautiful. Love it. Summertime, I don't like salad. I'm not a salad eater. I'm not a tortoise or a rabbit. So I still like to eat winter vegetables. I still like my winter vegetables. So I can stand chopping up my broccolis and my beans and my carrots and my potatoes, and I can chuck it in the slow cooker for the day, and it doesn't boil the kitchen out. Like when you do roast dinner, like in the winter, it's lovely. Whoa, it's warmed the kitchen up. It's a lovely feeling, the roast chicken dinner on a Sunday, because you've warmed you've warmed the house up. But in the summer, it's impossible. It's blooming impossible. So I'd like to eat. To be honest with you, if I had to choose, probably a roast dinner. But in the summertime, yeah, a stew, a winter vegetable stew, all summer long on a Sunday. On a Sunday. Thanks for the £4.99 super chat. Much appreciated. Much, much, much appreciated. Irish craft beer guy Alan Mead is in, and he's done a 74 months of the lifeboat keeping us afloat. That is stunning. Irish craft beer guy Alan Mead, 74 months. How many years is that? 12, 24, 36, 48, 60. It's 6 years and 2 months. 6 years and 2 months. Alan Mead. Is that how long I've been doing the live feeds? 6 years. My goodness me. Have you recently reviewed Peroni Gran Reserva? Tried it the other day. It was very good. Yes, Colatori. Yes, I have. Yeah, it's good. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. The countries of the UK have separate soccer teams because international soccer began as a game played between the countries of Britain. Yes, Bungle, you're right. You're right. Yes, we played each other. We played each other, and then the world took over. The world took over. Though it'll happen with rugby, it will happen with snooker. The days of a British snooker world champion are decreasing by the year. The years of a rugby World Cup champion from the UK are diminishing by the year. It really is. Johnny Wilkinson. Oh, Johnny Wilkinson. Over the post. That was it. Probably it. Probably because Stan Moody. Well, Dak, yeah, I get it. He's just got to rise up now, haven't he? Stan Moody. He's got to rise up to the challenge. He's got to put the hours in, and he's got to do it. I think maybe Mark Williams' son might go on to be a world champion as well. Irish craft beer guy Alan, 500 likes. Wow. Snooker will be all Chinese in 30 years. I totally agree. Not that I look, wherever it's a popular sport in China. I don't, I just wish more British people would take more interest in snooker. It's a fantastic sport. I love it. To get it right, to nail a shot from corner to corner feels like heaven. When you bang a long ball in from an angle and it goes in, it's like bliss. It'll never happen again type of thing. never happen again. But when it happens, snooker's a fantastic sport. Shavincha, Simon, what's the outlook on the future of booze culture, UK? Finally had some decent. Shavincha, I'm going to get to a couple of your questions. I'm just reading a few of the long ones. Mark Trudy, finally had some decent French craft beer 2 weeks ago from Currybury in Brittany. They struggle with soft yeast over that, but Curie nails their pale ales and IPAs here of the usual. Well, okay, brilliant. And then Hendrik Anderson with a 10 Norwegian krona super chat. Thank you very much. Daniel Shield says unwatchable. Okay, right. What I'm going to do for a moment, I'm just going to step back from the comments. I'm going to ask you to like. If you possibly could. There's a like and a dislike button down below. If you can hit the like and the dislike button down below. Or the like button down below. If you could do that, that would be great. But there's been a couple of really good questions from Shafincha, which I want to cover. I want to talk about. Number one is, what's the future of the channel? I really am now in a position where my mental energy can move away from what I've been stuck in for the last 3 years, because I feel like I've got closely to where I need to be now, and that I can put like all of my energy into the channel. When you're stuck in your own home, and I say stuck, when you're doing your channel and when you're doing your we've all heard it, when you work from home, it should be your home should be a place of, it should be solstice, shouldn't it? It should be your place of like heaven. And when it's not, it does take up a little bit of your memory compartment. And that's me being polite. I feel now that I've got into a position where I've made a very positive step over the last 2 weeks. It's been a very positive step, and I feel like now that I can step back, and the decisions that I've made over the last 2 weeks are irreversible. They're irreversible. You'd have to be like a proper. Can I just come out with it? It's the witching hour. It's the witching hour. Can I explain the witching hour? Sorry, it's the witching hour. Look at that. We got a super chat. Talking about the witching hour. Right, Cal, I'm going to call you Carl. Cal, is that right? Cal Hutu. Carlu Holto. Thanks very much for the super chat. It's the witching hour. Right, I can say what I want. Right. Don't take offense. The witching hour is the last hour of the Stone Crow Virtual Pub, which in the pub, you could basically be a bit piddled. You could say what you want. You can do what you want. And nobody judges you for it. Okay? So nobody judge me. This is... Have you sold your house? No, I haven't sold my house. If I was ever, and this will lead me into the next probably hour of the show, but not the whole hour, but you can ask me all of the most ridiculous questions that you want to now, because if you're all slightly inebriated like me, then hey ho, fine, let's go, let's do it. But you'd have to be a right donut. If I stop doing what I've done right now, you'd have to be a right donut to not see the potential of the garden. And for me, that's enough. That's enough. I watched across the road, Lower Harvey Street, where we live. I watched a house. It was a garage when I first moved here. Somebody had a go at converting it into a house. It was a 2-story barn thing. And the first person had a right go. They had a right go. They were rendering it and they were putting the floors in, and then they run out of steam. People run out of steam. They put this barn up for sale, and then the next person bought it, and they had a go at it, and they were like, "Well, we're going to do this, we're going to do that, we're going to do this." And for whatever reason, they may have run out of money, they may have run out of steam. They put it on the market. But it was that far gone. At that stage, it was much more of a house than it was a detached barn. It was much more of a detached house, so the potential was a detached house. So the next person that bought it went in and finished it. And it's now a detached house with a small garden with Velux windows in the roof. But my goodness me, the first 2 people that had a go at it changed that property's future forever. Forever. I've been in this place for 25 years. I've just had this dogged. I am gonna do what I'm gonna do. And then hopefully the next people have the same vision as me. They don't have that negative. The thing is, you can move into a property and you can have a negative thought towards it. If you have that negative thought towards a property, and if you're buying it because it's the only one available, then try and find, even if there's small positives, try and find the small positives out of it. For me, it was, let's tunnel this damn place. Let's tunnel it. Let's take all the walls out. Let's make it as bright as open as possible. And then let's make this place irreversible. That's what I'm trying to do. It's making the place irreversible. It will never be a house. It might do. You never know. You might sell it to some bloke who fills it up with junk. But it'll never go back to the place that it was. It will never, ever go back to the place that it was. And that's what houses in deprived areas need. They need that little bit of love. If you all give, and you know, I got neighbours around here. I give them little tree saplings. They've gone, "Oh, you've got some lovely trees in your garden. Can I have some saplings? Can I have some cuttings?" And I've gone, "Yes, have some cuttings. This is what you do. Put them in your garden, water them like crazy for the first 2 weeks." I said, "It might bore you to death, but please water these cuttings for the next 2 years and 2 weeks, and then you'll be able to forget about them." Now I look out of my bathroom window and there's trees growing over here. You can see the trees growing behind. It's like it's becoming a jungle. It's becoming a jungle, a green lung in a jungle. And that's not some kind of weird far lefty sort of like person that I seem to be sort of portraying. I'm right down the middle, by the way. I'm right down the middle. I go this way and I go that way on certain things. But yeah, I think if you're a positive person in life, you'll always leave something positive behind. And that's my raise the glass moment for tonight. I'm going to grab another Paulaner. Do you know, I don't even think I've had a wee. have I had a wee? I don't even think it's 9:10. I've been streaming for 2 hours and 10 minutes. I don't even think I've had a wee. That's all the work. That's all the work in the garden. The trouble is with the deprived area is that the people in the deprived area don't know it's deprived. I got that this week. I got that this week by having conversations with some of the local people around here. It was that realization of, they don't know. They don't know it's deprived. They don't know. They just going about their lives willy-nilly, not really understanding that they're living in a deprived area. But for me, with a little bit of noggin up here, I've always known. I've always known it was a deprived area. And I've never hidden away from it. I've never hidden away from the fact that this is a deprived area where I live. And that's probably been the biggest driver of pushing me on to what I wanted to achieve with this house, with this place. Oh, beer and snacks! Yes! Saul Rudman, that is a great call. I'm making a right mess of this beer. Look at me. I'm looking at the... Oh my goodness, I'm making a right mess. Right. Beer and snacks. What we having? What we having? Cheese what's it? Come on, comment down below. I'm going to go and grab my snacks. The old favourite for me. The old favourite. Oh, yeah. The old favourite. Oh, they got... That's the most awkward. Hang on. There we are. Pound a bag. Pound a bag in Tesco 2 weeks ago. I had 7 bags. Henrik, thank you very much for the 10 Norwegian kroner. Many. Hot House 13 and some scampi fries for Paddy. Oh, right. Let me put these down because Mike Barrett, let me lick my fingers. Mike Barrett's asked me a proper question here. And it's a serious one. Right. Mike Barrett, Paul and a Vice beer. Mike, you can go to Marks and Spencer's and buy this beer and they'll pull your pants down, I promise you. They'll charge you £2.90 a bottle in M&S for this beer, Mike. What you do, Mike, you leave the last inch of the beer in the bottle, you give it a real good wash round, and you get all of that yeast. It's a Weiss beer, Weizen beer, and you get all of that yeast, you wash it around, you get it in the bottle. Can you see that? Did you see that last inch? It's all yeast. It's very important you do that because that's where all of the flavour, look at it floating around. That's all of the flavour of the beer. All of it. Travelling down now Look at it, rolling round in the glass. M&S will pull your pants down. They'll charge you £2.90 a bottle for this stuff. If you go to Majestic Wine, it's £28 for 12. Can anybody do the maths? 28 for 12. If it was 10 bottles, it'd be £2.80 for another 2 bottles. It's probably working out about £2.50. £2.50, £2.60. Yeah, Majestic, but Cardiff. £2.33. There we go. Chris has said £2.33. So, Mike, what I will say is get yourself to Majestic. There's 2 different types of Poland's now in Majestic. The Oktoberfest is good. Then you've got the Munich Hells in the orange bottle. It's good. But if you want to find this one, it's the same cream box. It's the same cream-coloured box, Paul and a Weiss beer, Mike. It's 5.5% ABV. It's a stonker. It really is a good beer, Mike. Look at it. Look at it. Godly. It's like liquid God juice. But please try it. It tastes of banana, clove, spices. It's got a good wheaty, biscuity mouthfeel. It's a wonderful drink. It might be completely different to the maybe whatever ales or lagers you're drinking, but give it a go. Give it a go. It's really good, but make sure you give that last inch of the bottle a good swirl round, dump it in your glass. I covered that, I think. I think I did pretty well with that. Simon, will I ever leave Wales? I think so, yeah. I love my country. I'm a proud Welshman. But my heart is in beer. My heart is in beer, and that leads me down the M4 corridor. The M4 corridor, nearer to London. I can shoot up to York if I need to in an hour from King's Cross. It's an amazing train journey. It's like the fastest thing ever. London to York. Like 2 bottles of Francis Canner in, you're there. It's like, drink it. I'm at York. Blooming heck. Doesn't even stop. The train doesn't even stop. It's a direct train. London to York. Unbelievable. Unbelievable journey. So I'd like to think that I could move closer to the M4 corridor where I could then go on the underground to Brussels, Prague, Germany, Munich, Paris, do all of these lovely beery stuff. I'm a proud Welshman. First and foremost, I'm a proud Welshman. But I'm also like a big beery person. A big beery person who wants to drink. I want to go to Pilsner Urquell and drink Pilsner Urquell in the cellar. I've never done it. Why haven't I done it? Because it's so blooming difficult to get to. That's why. It's so hard to get to. Czech Republic, I got to do 2 flights. I got to stop off at Amsterdam. I got to change. I got to go from Amsterdam to Czech Republic. It's just hard work. It's just hard work. I want to go. I want to live on near the M4 corridor. That's my plan. I want to live. I want to be like you see these people with their briefcases on the telly and they're going over there and they're going over there. I want to do a bit of that before I die. It's an express, yeah.
Pizza Express.
Hmm?
Is it Pizza Express?
Mm. How to woo you? How to woo you? I love that. Brilliant. I've just subbed. Can you please give my brother a shout out? Hey, Chris. Big shout out to Chris. I've done the tours of Scarlet and Urquell and Thomas Cook. Do a good deal. Matt Williams says it's not all that, mate. Trust me. Yeah.
Can fell out with the cardboard thing.
What?
Can fell out at the cardboard thing.
You having a beer?
No,
Where's the lemonade?
you don't want it.
What are we eating? Come on. No. I did Budvar. Budvar was amazing. Amazing. Right. Come on, what are you eating? I'm not eating alone, am I? Mmm. Salt and vinegar squares, and then Ken's having curly fries. Oh, yeah. Humble pie. Also leftover pizza slices with cranberry. Brilliant, Cat. I love leftover pizza in the microwave. 30 seconds. Job done. Fuel pot noodles. Sea salt and potato crisps. Just had a Hallibat and chips in Whitby. Nice. Whitby Bay. Whitby Bay. Where is Wales? Never heard of it. Oh, Buchanan. I love that. I love that. Buchanan's paid £2 super chat to ask me where is Wales. He's never heard of it. I love that. Thank you very much for the £2 super chat. What does Mum want now? Apparently, I'm eating my wife's bag of Doritos.
Might be.
Mmm. 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 They taste even better. Do you know when you've stolen something? You've stolen something off a wife. It tastes even better, doesn't it? Oh, yeah. Mmm. Pilchards and custard. Bobby's cheese curls. Simon, have you seen the poll on Oktoberfest price hike from Majestic? Box of 20 from 42 last year to 60 yesterday. Yeah, I'm not buying it. I seen it today. Lewis Williams, £60 for the Oktoberfest. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying that. No, thank you very much. Well, no more. No more eating. I got a sweaty top lip. Stephen Brownie says a sausage sandwich ketchup. I had one of them this morning from yesterday's barbecue. The sausages from yesterday's barbecue with some toast and brown sauce. That was my breakfast this morning. Travis is trying to look out for black ice on the roads while he's driving in Australia. Do you know, in my mind, Australia is always hot. Always hot. and Travis is looking for black ice, and then he's listening to me eating corn chips. Oh. Yeah, I had dinner. I had a pizza. Oh, tomorrow morning, bacon butty, Oliver. Tomorrow morning, bacon butty. Right. No, he's not. Travis is a mate. Travis is a mate of mine, and I know for a fact he's not bull. He's not bull crapping. No, he's not. I know for a fact. There will be black ice this time of the year because he always talks to me about it this time of year. He probably wishes he had some corn chips. Yeah, but no, it's cool. It's cool. Trav's lovely. Trav sent me, oh blimey, can you remember all of the like about 2 years ago we got all that Australian beer? Oh, all of the Australian beer we had on the channel about 2 years ago was coming from Trav. And for me, to run a beer channel on YouTube, and I'll tell you the ins and outs now. When the first sort of like 5 years, I'd have companies from Sweden, Norway, and when like we're in Europe, I'd have German breweries. I'd have them all. I'd queuing up. They were queuing up to send me beer on the channel. And then when we made that decision, Trav said he sent me 18 packages. 18 packages. So it's not just the beer that he's bought. It's not the food that he's bought, but it's the payments of travel. It's sending all that stuff over in airmail and then paying all the taxes. And I tell you what, 18 packages, that's like probably going into 4 digits. Probably going into 4 digits. That's like, and I'll be honest with you, that's like brewery level. That's brewery level sending me beer. It really is. And it's difficult. I always say thank you, and I honestly, standing here now, 4 or 5 beers in, it's awesome. It's awesome. I hope that the effort I put into my reviews is enough for Trav to, and anybody else out there that wants to send me beer from their country. The effort I put into my videos, hopefully there's enough for me giving it back in my videos that it's enough for satisfaction, satisfaction with the sending of the stuff. It's pretty damn awesome. It's pretty damn awesome. I always think, and this is my tinfoil hat. Here's my tinfoil hat going on. I almost think like what we did on YouTube in the early days they were like, oh my goodness me, we got to stop this. We got to stop what's going on here because this guy's reviewing every product from every country in the world. And it was every single decision that the UK made. It was like another nail in my coffin. It was like another big 4-inch nail going in my coffin, like trying to stop what I was trying to achieve on YouTube. And I think if we made that decision to stay in the EU, and I think the channel would be a completely different channel right now. It really would. But we fight on. We fight on. It might be a case that my children take this channel on with fresh energy. Oh my goodness, please, 18 packages at 300 US Australian dollars per package. That's definitely in the thousands. Wow. Kat, I agree. So yeah. I mean, it might be my children. I'll just try and care for this now. I'll just try and like stop the channel flatlining and dying. I don't want no violins or sob stories, but I'll just try and keep this damn thing going for as long as I can. And I'll hand it over like a good Belgian brewery, family brewers. They hand it down to the next generation, don't they? And they let them have a go, and they let them pump fresh ideas in, and they let them do what they think is right for what you've done in your life. I'll always be the Samuel Arthur. Look, it got all the way down to Chris Brain. Samuel Arthur Brain started Brains Brewing in Cardiff in the 1700s, and it got all the way down to Chris Brain, who decided to sell the whole lot off. So, that's the thing, innit? I'd rather it carry on, but I don't want to let it carry on to like greedy children who just want to sell it, and like you always hear, don't you? And this is the problem with the UK. Does anybody watch Dragon's Den? Anybody watch Dragon's Den? Does anybody watch the where the they all know what they're talking about? They speak in code. You'll hear one of the dragons going, "So what's your get out plan? What's your 5-year plan?" "Oh, we plan to sell. We plan to sell to a multinational company within 5 years." And then bish bash bosh, we're out of here. And you're thinking, where's the love for your company? Where's the real love in that? Where's the real, if you just want to have money in your bank, money will buy you a bacon sandwich, money will buy you a Ferrari, money will buy you a house on your head, over your head, and money will give you the nice things in life. But to be honest with you, I've had the best times of my life when I was skint. Absolutely bone dog skint. I've had the best times of my life. I really have. Sleeping on beaches, drinking beer, and then me and the wife being skint, and as long as the kids were in bed with a belly full of food, we have awesome times downstairs as young married couples. And that really is, if you're a young person and you're just settling down and you're arguing about money and you're worried about money, and it gets to all of us, it really does. It really is the best time of your life. Take it. From an older guy, take it. You're young, you're fresh. Those things that you got. If they look, let's be honest with you, they've been trying to build robots that cost billions and billions and billions of pounds that don't do remotely what we do as an organic species. If I could have my young life back right now, I would do even more of the things that I did when I was skint. I really would. I really, really would. And that's my answer. That's my answer to you. Boston Dynamics, or whatever they're called, the robotic company. The robots are falling over. They can't even stand up. And they've spent billions of pounds on these robots. They really have. When you're skint, take it. Take what you've sort of have fun on the sofa while your children in bed while you're young. Because I tell you what, that stuff doesn't happen in your late 40s. Dan Nelson, wow. Dan Nelson with a £200 super chat. £200 super chat from Dan Nelson. That is absolutely incredible. Keep going, Simon, and we're going to hit 100,000 subscribers soon. Stone the Crows. Oh my goodness me. Wow. Woof. What do I say? What do I say to that? I mean, what do I say to that? Wow. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so very much. Much appreciated. Eric Senior, I agree. Simon, go to Pattaya. Hobbs, I did see it. I seen his little hash, the little thumbnail. He's a good mate of mine, Rob. I wish I bought a T-shirt, by the way, of that breakfast place we went to, because I know it. I knew I was going to forget it, and I've forgotten the name of that breakfast place we went to. And I wish I bought a T-shirt so I could remember it now. Which towns and cities would you like to see Simon visit? Well, I've mentioned it earlier on. We're going to Sheffield. We're going to Sheffield. Sheffield is happening. Sheffield is happening the 7th of August, 2026. I get into Sheffield train station midday. I'm going straight in the Sheffield tap for a couple of beers with my mate Rob, and I'm going to relax. I'm going to relax. Rob knows all the ins and outs of my personal life, and I chat to him about it all the time. Rob's like my big pillow that I can cry into. So Rob knows everything that's going on in my life, and he's a real good mate of mine. And I can't wait. I can't wait. 7th of August, 2026. I'm going to Sheffield. I'm going in the Sheffield tap. I'm not going to do no research. This is the thing for me. It's my superpower. I don't do any research. So when I walk into these grand pubs and I go, wow, look at this. This is incredible. I really mean it. I really mean it because I didn't know these places existed. And that's my superpower. That's my sort of like, I'm going there for the first time. I've done no research. I'll leave it to the people who know Yorkshire very, very well. I'll leave them do the sort of behind the scenes, like where we're going and whatnot. And I'll just do the whole like, yeah, I'm loving this. I'm loving it. And I'll just do that. I'll just do that bit. So thank you, Rob. Thank you, Rob. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone. This isn't goodbye at this moment. It feels like a goodbye, doesn't it? I'm going really grey. Look, I'm going flipping really grey. Oh, God. Where did that come from? Yeah. Glad to see you're not ready to put the fiddle in the roof yet, Simon. What's that in? Sheffield Tap, great, and Kellam Island. Right. Oh, yeah. Am I going to Kellam Island? I've heard all about Kellam Island. I'd like to know if I can go to Kellam Island because I've heard so much about it. And yeah, that would be brilliant if I can go to Kellam Island. YouTube admin Jeff, hey Simon, and the YouTube community. Well done, everyone. You're smashing it, Simon. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Kat, Reading has loads of good. Sorry, Reading. Reading has loads of real ale and craft beer pubs, including Siren and others. Kat, this is the thing. Reading, I don't know what it is with me with Reading. I should just go. Reading for me is like a flipping, like I should jump on a train, go to Reading. I should just do it. Get on a train, 9 o'clock in the morning, go to Reading. Go to Reading. Get on the London train, get off at Reading, do the pubs, have a cheese toast. This is another one of Rob's suggestions, by the way. There's a pub in Reading that do absolutely fantastic cheese toasties. And have a cheese toastie in a Reading pub, drink loads of good beer, go to Siren. Reading's another one. Reading really is another one that I should go and visit and enjoy. And it's not Reading's not a planner. Reading's a turn up at the station at 9 o'clock and just get on with it. So I should. Right. Benjamin Whelan, 9302 with a £10 super chat. Thank you so very much for the £10 super chat. And he says, keep up the great work. Watching from Saudi. Hey, have you been in the supermarket? Apparently the supermarkets, yeast on one side, fruit juice on the other. Grab some yeast in your trolley. Grab some fruit juice in the other. Apparently, it's a well-known thing. Take it home, mix the yeast in with the fruit sorbets or whatever, and you make some kind of. I'm not going to say too much, but apparently it's a thing. Saudi Arabian supermarkets, yeast on one side, fruit juice on the other. Benjamin, thank you very much for the £10 super chat. Right, Simon, Leffe Blonde versus Brunei. Leffe Brunei, explain. One's got a little bit of roasted malt in, and one hasn't. One's like a pale malt beer. They changed the recipe when it was 6.6% ABV. It was a pretty decent drink. They knocked it down to 6% ABV, and it tasted a bit like dishwater. It did, to be honest with you. Hopsine, we will be doing all the pubs down the Callum Island area. Yes, and food as well. Food. I want that kept as a surprise. But the food bit as well. We always go for a decent bit of breakfast, me and Rob, and we'll always go somewhere that's very, very good. It's got my mouth watering. But it's decent. It's good stuff. It's good blooming stuff. We had this so we woke up with a hangover in Liverpool after the Friday night. And I wish I could find this blooming place. American Sandwich Bar in Liverpool. The lady in there, and if Rob's still watching, she was lovely. She was really, really nice. Really helpful. Really, she was just brilliant. This woman. She knew we were up there on the piss. She knew we were up there having a drink. She sorted us out. We had loads of bacon, loads of sausage in our breakfast roll thing, loads of brown sauce, can of Coke. It was to die for. It was like, drink the can of Coke. Walking back, I jumped in a flipping restaurant before it was about to open. Oh, can I use your toilet? Can I use your... I did the whole about myself. Ran in the toilet, and then we got on with our day. And then we had our first pint, I think, on the Saturday morning. We went into a German beer bar. We had our first beer about 10:30 in the morning. And then the others guessed it. Do you know when we went to that first brewery bar place with what I had the Chinese noodles? The others rocked up with sunglasses on 1 o'clock in the afternoon. 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Me and Rob we were 3 pints in. We were 3 pints in already, me and Rob. We were on it. We really were. It was good. It was good. I had a fantastic weekend up there. We did that whole where have you been? You know, you get to do that. Do you know when you get to do that, where have you been then? You know, Derek's. Derek's was the sandwich place in Liverpool. It was fantastic. It was really good. Derek's. And the lady, Rob, if you're still watching, Rob, the lady, the girl who served us, she was fantastic, wasn't she? She was really helpful. Really helpful. Have the Holland and Barrett tablets fix the toilet breaks. I need to get me some of them. Oh, Mark, hey, it's weird. I feel like a new man. If Rob's still watching, I'm going to show him my tablets. So I bought these, Rob, and everyone else who's watching. I bought these things. Probiotic things. 10 billion live friendly bacteria with whatever they are. So I keep them in my fridge. Keep them nice and cool. And I had one earlier, and it felt like my stomach was on fire. I had one about 12:30 lunchtime. It felt like my stomach was on fire. I was like, oh, driving the car as well. Like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Am I gonna have the old in the car? Like, but I've been all right. I've not needed to have it. I've not needed to. I've not had one toilet break. I've not had one toilet break at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. Not one. What's that all about? They're expensive things. But I think it's given me a new lease of life. So I've heard I do mostly German beers on my channel. That's beer versus beer. German beer spelling versus English beer spelling. With some Belgians and Irish that are thrown in. But Tegernsee is definitely missing from my lineup. Get to M&S. M&S beer versus beer. Pick up some Tegernsee because it's fantastic. It really is. Hope everyone is well. Before I go, Simon, is there anyone in the YouTube world you would like to collaborate with? Is there anyone in the YouTube world that I would like to collaborate? This is by YouTube admin Jeff. I'm going to be humble. I'm going to be humble, Jeff. And I'm going to say to you, Jeff, if you are from YouTube, as you say you are, then I would like to collaborate with a channel that's very similar in my subscriber, about the 100,000 subscribers. And that's the point, Big Kev. Big Kev's like, Joe Rogan, come on here. I'm going to be humble. I'm going to say, can we collaborate with somebody maybe with like 100,000 subscribers, somebody who's on my level? I won't be intimidated by Joe Rogan, I promise you. I wouldn't be intimidated, and I do a good job with Joe Rogan, I'm sure I would. But I think to be fair, then somebody with 100,000 subscribers, I think would be lovely to collaborate with. That would be nice. As a humble man. He's drinking and missed it. Honest mistake. Not a move by Simon. Oh, Jack Hat. Look, I read some comments. I drink. 10 comments go through. I talk. Another 10 comments go through. I don't mean if I miss comments, I miss comments. St. Mars and the Desert Brewery Tap, Triple Point Tap, Abbey Hills Bar. Loads of great. I can't wait. I want the food to be a complete surprise. But somewhere, what would the word be? Somewhere off kilter. Would that be the right word to use? Somewhere off kilter. Somewhere niche. Some niche little breakfast bar place would be incredible in Sheffield. Cheers, Rob. I'll say again, Simon, when you're in Sheffield, please go to St. Mars of the Desert Tap. I will. I promise you. Rob just mentioned it. I'm going to go to St. Mars of the Desert and I'll get as much content as I can. I promise you. I'll do what I can. I'll do what I can. Gary Eats versus Real Ale Craft Beer. There's something. There's some of these channels, they just rock up and they've got like 300,000 subscribers, and I always scratch my head. I'm always like, how have you got that far so quick? And I'm always very skeptical of these channels that they like grow like crazy, because they always flatline. They always do that flatline thing where they go, oh, and they realize that I've like, what's the word? What would be the polite word to use? I've invested enough. I've invested enough in this now financially, and I need to stop the investment. And immediately the channel, it doesn't drop, but it flatlines. It goes, and I've never wanted to fall into that trap of like, because you, as far as I'm concerned, the people who follow me and the people who watch me because of what I've done over the last 15 years of YouTube, not by how many. I'm about to fall into that trap of being slightly nasty, aren't I? Of like, I don't want to financially pay for my views. I want you guys, and I want, like, I know Matt K, I know Hop Scene, Reese Parry, who's just paid a £5 super chat. All of you guys, Oliver, Travis, Avon, I know you found me because you love beer. Because you love beer. Not because I've paid an advertisement fee for you to find me to then like my YouTube channel. Of course, it's always been a bit of a temptation to do that. But I've always believed in the YouTube system of organic growth, of complete organic growth. And I like to think that YouTube can keep us smaller creators, if the YouTube admin is still watching, the smaller creators get to keep that sort of like organic growth growing normally without, like, because when you pay for, if you were to pay for like a fake view or they're never going to watch your adverts, or they're never going to like, you know what I'm trying to say? They're never going to like be there for you. Whereas I know, doing this live stream right now, there's people out there watching this live stream that have properly got my back. They have 100% got my back. And that's the difference between me and then people who wish to grow their channels very quickly. And that's the reason why I haven't done it. It's because I know you guys got my back. You guys got my back. Right, we got a couple of super chats to get through. Reese Parry, have a great weekend, Simon and fellow beer lovers. Been getting into bitters and miles recently. Love Batums, yes, and Fallen Angel by Church End Brewery. Brilliant, good. Enjoy it. I still like a traditional beer, I really do. How about a collab with BVM? Right, William Anderson, 7 months as a member. Thank you very much for that. I'll let you into a little secret. Me and Dave talk via WhatsApp probably 2 or 3 times a week. Easily. 2 or 3 times a week. And we get on rather well. As it turns out, we got a lot of things in common. We like doing up old buildings, for one. We love doing up our old buildings. Yeah, we get on very well, me and Dave. We do. And yeah, I mean, whether a collab in the future, I'm not sure. I think them days are done. Them days are gone. Them days are done. because YouTube is it can be such a great place. It can be such a great place, but it can also be such an awkward place at the same time. But we did what we did back in the day. We did our collabs, we did our live streams. What I will say, and I'm sure Dave will agree, we get on rather well. We get on rather well. We do. We're two British people chatting on WhatsApp, driving our cars around. Yeah. You've become a food reviewer too now, Simon. If we did a collab, surely it would be a food beer thing. Big Kev, that's a really good sort of like answer. Yeah. Right, YouTube admin Jack. Appreciate that, Simon. Your channel is based off humble honesty, and if you want your opinion, a collaboration with a podcast creator, maybe even go viral. I mean, let's do it. Let's do it. If you can email me, YouTube admin Jeff. Email me, realaleguide@googlemail.com. My email's on the YouTube. It's on my Google. You know my email if you're YouTube. Send me an email. We'll do some kind of podcast or something or other, and we'll talk about whatever they want to talk about. We'll talk about them if they want. We don't have to talk about me. We can talk about them. Chat about them, what they've done. And if it benefits me, then it benefits me. Sounds good, yeah? Sounds good. I'm getting flipping grey fast. I'm going grey fast. Cine Main Symphony 2378. I work for Hawkstone, so glad you like our products. I do. There's nothing wrong with Hawkstone. In fact, I really like Clarkson's Farm. And I'm not doing the whole brown nosing thing here. But I really do like Clarkson's Farm. I find it quite a humble. Yeah, grab one of them tango things.
No, for Mum.
Oh, my wife would like a drink.
I can have one of the tango things. Did you say?
No, but they're Molly's. You better ask her.
Cool.
My younger daughter, who's 5, wants to drink my 18-year-old other daughter's alcoholic tango. She's only 5. She's going to get into all sorts of a mess now if she drinks that. She's just taking her upstairs, for goodness sake. Oh, my God. I'm joking. She's 18. She's 18. Right. It's 10 o'clock. I've done 10 o'clock tonight. I've done 10 o'clock comfortably. I didn't feel the need. Nobody wound me up tonight. Nobody wound me up. And I've done 10 o'clock comfortably. So, thank you who've watched. Thank you very much. I'll give you a minute. Does anybody have one last comment or one last, maybe just goodbye? I tell you what, because it's 10 o'clock, I'm going now. I am going now. But anyone for a goodbye? Anyone for a goodbye? I'll give you a kiss. I love you all. I do. I love you all. Let's get Simon to midnight. Oh, no. It'd be a right mess. It'd be a right mess. I'm going to go and sit in my garden now. Look, I'm going over there. Let me show you. I'm going through that open door. I got a little tiny bit of sunlight, a little bit of light left. I got some chilly heat waves. I got some beer. I haven't had a pee. I haven't had a pee all night. Them probiotic things, they're strange buggers, isn't they? They're strange bloomers. I'm going to sit in my garden for 10 minutes to finish this off. Then I'm going to bed. Thank you all so very much. Everything tonight, from the memberships to the wonderful super chats we've had. We've had some wonderful super chats tonight. Whether you've been able to afford £1.99, I love you just the same as the people who can afford a little bit more. I love you all the same. I really do. Thanks for watching. Tune in next Friday. I'm going to play bowls in the morning, but I'm going to have a bacon sandwich first. Bacon sandwich. Then I'm going to bowling. And then I'm going to have a few beers in the afternoon. But I do sincerely love you all. That's my Saturday sorted. Oh, and the Grand Prix qualifying. Spa-Francorchamps. Spa. We're going to Spa tomorrow. I love you all. I'll see you all soon. Have a great weekend. See you next Friday. Boom. Cheers.